In this video, we are going to show how to run any of your agents in an isolated environment, such as your VPS or your local computer. We are going to choose for our execution our Claude subscription through Claude Code, but you could use your GitHub Copilot, Cursor, or Gemini account. We are going to create an AI agent to create tasks remotely. We will be able to see the execution of this agent in real time and see the result of the tasks remotely from your browser. This remote control is made possible thanks to a small bridge program that is responsible for connecting your agent with your browser. The full source code of this bridge is available in the open source GitHub account that we will indicate in the video description. To start, we are going to identify ourselves on the CtrlNode website. Once inside the platform, we will see a wizard that will guide us through the process of creating our remote AI project. In the first step of the wizard, we are going to choose the name of our project. In this case, we are going to call it Remote Claude Project. We fill in a brief description of our project, and most importantly, we choose the type of agents we are going to use for our project. In this case, we are going to choose Claude. It is important to note that each project is associated with a type of agent. If you want to use a different type of agent, you have to create a new project. By choosing the type, the platform shows us the installation instructions for Claude Code on your machine. We can check on the Anthropic page that the installation process is very simple. We just have to run a command in our terminal to install the Claude Code command line tool. The instructions match what the CtrlNode page indicated. We go to our terminal and run the Claude Code installation command. If it is the first time, it will ask us for the credentials of our Claude account. Let's connect our bridge. In the CtrlNode wizard, a section will appear to configure the bridge. This section shows us the command to download it on our local machine. We download it. We run it. The first thing it asks us for is a working folder. CtrlNode agents, for security reasons, will only write to this local folder, so all the information on our computer is safe, and there is no risk of the agent being able to access sensitive information. We choose a working folder, and the bridge starts and asks us for a connection token. We go back to the CtrlNode wizard and copy the connection token that is provided to us by pressing Generate Token. We copy the token and paste it in our terminal. We now have the bridge connected to our account and our browser. Let's move on to creating our remote Claude agent. In the CtrlNode wizard, it will ask us for the name of our agent. In this case, we are going to call it Claude Agent. We fill in its role, and most importantly, we will choose here the Claude model that will execute our tasks. We optionally fill in the system instructions that will be included in all our prompts. Once the agent is created, we move on to our first remote task. We are going to create a simple but useful example task. We are going to ask our agent to create a single page with the latest Bitcoin price and an hourly chart of the last 24 hours. Generate an HTML page with integrated CSS. Creating. In progress. We can see how the agent is in progress and how in the agent activity section, the actions that the agent is performing to complete the task are being shown, for example, searching for the Bitcoin price, generating the HTML page. There are two very useful sections, the context files and the output folder. While we wait for the agent to complete the task, we can go through the context files. In the files section, we can see our local folder remotely and see that the instructions are actually a markdown file hosted on our machine. Done. In the results section, we can see the summary of our task, and in the files section, we can see the output files generated by our agent, in this case an HTML page, with the Bitcoin price and an hourly chart of the last 24 hours. We can download these files or view them directly from the browser. Finished. Now that our first task has finished, we can create as many tasks as we want and see their progress in real time from our browser. Let's look at the menu sections that are very useful for managing our tasks and agents. In the Tasks section, we can see the list of our tasks. We can access the Kanban to view it in board format or view it in list format. In each task, we can see its status, its progress. In the Team section, we can manage our agents. Each agent can have an assigned model and system instructions. The Files section is a remote browser of our working folder. We can view files, edit them, and download them if we are remote from the browser. And we can see a dashboard with the statistics of our tasks and agents. As an extra, we are going to create a new task. We choose the task we just created, and we download the HTML file generated by our agent. We are going to use this file as a template to create a new task. In this new task, we are going to ask our agent to generate a new page based on the template, but with the price of Ethereum. Following the design of the template I have provided you, generate a new HTML page with the price of Ethereum instead of Bitcoin. We click Run and Wait. In progress. We watch the agent's activity. And done. We see the template in files and the new index.html generated by the agent with the Ethereum information. We review the output files. Very complete indeed. And here we end. We have seen how to create a remote agent with CtrlNode, how to connect it to our local environment thanks to the bridge, and how to create remote tasks and see their progress in real time from our browser. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos where we will continue exploring the world of AI agents and their remote control. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments. See you in the next video.